While some of the gun control bills that have been released in the last couple of weeks have our attention, and rightfully so, there are some that are going on behind the scenes that they're hoping we don't know about or recognize. Let's talk about one of those here on the next episode of Guns and Gadgets. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. Thank you so much for your time each and every time I put out a video. I hope that you are seeing these because the numbers have been drastically reduced. But if you are watching still and fighting through the algorithm suppression, thank you so much. Please help by hit that thumbs up and sharing the videos. And if you're new to the channel and you want news on the Second Amendment and our constant struggle to keep the predators at bay when it comes to our right to keep and bear arms, you have found your home, so please consider subscribing to the channel. All right, what we're going to talk about today are two bills. One was filed in the House, the other in the Senate, and they both are trying to accomplish the same thing, and it has to do with firearms and the CDC. Yeah, that's not a good match. Now, the first bill is H.R. 825, and that's submitted in the House. H.R. is House Resolution, and that was submitted by Representative Carolyn Maloney out of New York. And what that bill, well, they're both going to do the same thing. So let me tell you about the Senate. The Senate version was submitted by Ed Markey of Massachusetts. He's a clown, and that's S-281. Both bills are the same. However, because they're so new, the text hasn't been made available yet, but I'm going to tell you what it's looking to do. Previously, Maloney in the House had submitted a bill to increase the amount of funding to the CDC by the federal government in order to increase the amount of research that they do on gun violence. And they want to do this so that they can have some type of epidemic finding so that they can have all kinds of more powers when it comes to gun control. Think some type of virus that's going around where the CDC literally just came out a couple minutes ago and said that they are now backing people to wear double masks. But this is the same group that now thinks they'll be able to look into statistics on quote-unquote gun violence in order to help save the masses. So the previous bill by Maloney was looking to add $10 million a year in 5 consecutive years, 2018 through 2023. And that $10 million additional to the CDC would be strictly for gun violence research. Now take that into a spending bill that was signed by President Donald Trump in 2019, which allocated $25 million towards the research of gun violence to the CDC. Now that brings in a little bit of an issue because there's this little thing called the Dickey Amendment. Now the Dickey Amendment is part of the federal budget that has blocked giving money to the CDC or anything that would fund biased research. And again, that was kind of the norm until President Trump in 2019 signed that spending bill, which included $25 million for gun violence research. Now, once these bills are printed, we'll have a better idea of the exact amount that they're looking to funnel to the CDC. But the House and the Senate are working in cahoots. They're trying to get a lot of our taxpayer money sent to the CDC, which is a third-party entity. They do not work, they're not the government, and they want them to tell the government that gun violence is terrible and maybe double mask your firearm and it'll make it safer. We'll see, but I can guarantee you that the only reason they're trying to do this is to create more gun control that they can actually slap on, because if it's an epidemic, then the government has a little more stroke than they usually would. However, the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution is the right to keep and bear arms, and don't forget, it shall not be infringed. So I'll keep my eyes and ears open, but I want you to know that this is happening behind the scenes where nobody's paying attention because the smoke from the other bills, like the weapon bans and all that stuff from Sheila Jackson Lee and the like, they have most of our attention. So stay with me here. Stay tuned to this channel. I'll have updates on this once they're printed. I'll have links down below, but they're not going to have any text there yet. And I'm going to need you to spread this because, like I said, the numbers lately for the channel have been horrible. The suppression is real on top of real because it was already bad. But so if you could help me get the word out, I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new here again, please consider joining this growing freedom family because we can't do it without you, and your voice makes us stronger as a group, and that's what we need to be, is strong right now. So until we see each other again, thank you for your time. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.